typical, Dan. This is just so typical of you. You go and make a major decision without even consulting me first.
I didn't think you would have understood, and it seems that you don't.
What, Dan? What don't I understand? That you want to exhaust all of our savings into this stupid, dead show? Spirit Seekers ended years ago. Why? Why can't you just move on?
Because with all the fake crap out there, people need to know the truth about investigating. The core passion to help people and to show the world what's really out there.
No, we are not doing this.
Honey, I need to bring that back.
No, we are not doing this.
Honey, just have some faith. I have a connection with the network.
Who could possibly want to bring this dead show back to life?
Jacob Newland.
Oh my God.
Yep, he said if I put together a pilot, something new and original, he'll get it in front of the network heads.
Jacob Newland is a jackass. There is absolutely no way the network is going to pick up anything that he brings them.
Look, Em, I know he's not the best contact to have, but I'm not asking you to put trust in him. I'm asking you to put it in me.
No, I know how this is going to go the way that it always goes, and we are not doing this. Now, can you please turn off that damn camera?
Okay, so, it took a little convincing, but Em is finally on board. So now we can officially begin. My name is Danny Ables, and welcome to the new and improved Spirit Seekers. So to give you a little bit of history, it all started a little more than 20 years ago when a couple of friends and I would investigate the paranormal. It was really just a hobby then, but we did get a chance to help some people. One day, we got a call from a potential client who thought that his house was haunted and asked us to come over and check it out. Well, this client happened to be John Newland, producer at the GCN network and Jacob Newland's father. So we went over and did our thing, which was the best investigation we ever did. I mean, we got some great EVPs, a whole bunch of EMF spikes. We even caught a glimpse of the ghost on camera. Well, John was so impressed that we got a call from him a week later asking us to stop by the studio. We did, and he introduced us to the network heads, and the rest is history. We were one of the very first paranormal investigation shows out there. I guess you could say we started it all. And man, we had a great 15-year run. We went to places like Alcatraz, Waverly Hills, Myrtle Plantation. Oh man, and we proved that ghosts are real. Oh boy, those were the days. Of course, nowadays, any fool with a camera and a voice recorder thinks they're a ghost hunter. And as the genre grew more popular, more and more people tried to get a piece of the pie. Each one trying to one-up the last and bring their own little gimmick into the equation. It's not just enough to want to prove the truth anymore. It's all about the entertainment now. And we learned the hard way when our network decided that we were no longer relevant with the changing market. They said our show had gone sterile. Well, they came in and they changed everything. The basis, the crew, or the cast as they're called now. They even changed the name to the so-called fun and edgier new show that today's youth is apparently into.
Tonight, on an all-new Hell Vaughns, the crew investigates the infamous Conway House.
We're gonna kick that ghost's ass. We'll murder you again!
What a bunch of amateurs.
Provoking its spirits.
You don't taunt a ghost. You'll never get a response.
The hunters become the hunted.
These guys are amateurs.
Do something!
Find out tonight,
What
only
a
on
bunch of
GCN.
This isn't ghost hunting. It's garbage. Two assholes with a camera trying to taunt a ghost into a response? Look what our craft has been reduced to. Trash like this.
Dan, if this fails, I am divorcing you.
She says that a lot. Welcome to the Ghost Hunting Hall. This is where we have all the famous memorabilia of all the years of the Spirit Seekers. Now, a good ghost hunter needs to have a good ghost cat. And this is our ghost cat mascot. Say hello there. This is Ghosty. She's the ghosty with the mosty. And watch, as soon as I put her down, she's going to disappear. That's a ghost cat. So all of this stuff we collected over the years, a lot of great memorabilia. Man, we owned the ghost hunting world. And this right here is none other than the man himself. This is Mr. John Newland. He helped found the GCN, but he was my mentor. This is us on one of our first ghost hunting investigations. Here is one of my professors. I went to school. This is Professor William. We just called him Professor Bill. But this man was a true physicist. He taught me about everything about EVPs, EMFs, how to catch the ghost, everything. It was just, he was a true legend. They had a banshee that would come in and scream and yell and make all kinds of noise and everything else like that. And the neighbors thought that they were having a party. And it would come in at night and it would go and it would start, screaming and yelling and turn up the music and everything. We had a family. We had this family. They had called in an earlier ghost hunter to try and get rid of this ghost. And they had an early investigator come in and they had someone come in and try and exorcise the spirit out. Well, as it turns out, they didn't pay the bill, so they got repossessed. Repossessed. Also, we had another set of ghosts. We think this was them. We're not sure, but they were haunting a lighthouse. And we came in and we did our investigation. And in the course of the investigation, we found out it was not them. It was a witch. So since it was a lighthouse that was haunted and it was by the beach, so we figured it must have been a sand witch. Get it? A sandwich, But another really weird situation where we had a ghost that was coming in and would come flying in and scare everybody and then go back up into the ceiling. And the ghost took one look and went, ah! Small children can scare ghosts, near as we can tell. Now, obviously, I'm a paranormal investigator, but lately I've been paying the bills as a disc jockey at a local internet radio station. It's been a great outlet for me to raise awareness about the paranormal, and the owner's an old friend of mine. So, as long as I play the requests, I can talk about whatever I want between songs. And what I'm telling you is no joke, America. There's a whole nother world out there just waiting to be explored. And that's the goal of this new show, to bring this darkness into the light and to show this world the dangers that are really out there. The truth is hidden, my friends, and I intend to find it. I'm Danny Ables, and you're listening to CMR, your #1 source for urban rap. And now, this week's #1 most requested song, 24 Bitches and Hoes by Chronic.
Dan's a good guy. Shows up on time, does his job. Though he isn't usually the type of person I would specifically hire for this audience.
What up, G? Yeah! Oh, yeah, man! That's what I'm talking about, yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Peace, brothers!
But he's an old friend. And our DJ quit suddenly, so Dan hit a rough patch. I brought him in as a sub for a month or two until we can find a proper replacement. That was 5 years ago.
Yeah, we can play that, sure. Yeah, I can get that on. Yeah. Your lady likes to do what while it plays? Well, I'd tell her to keep some oil on that trombone and it wouldn't be so rusty. Yeah, I'm glad you thought that was funny. Oh, okay. Now, obviously, I can't do the exact same kind of show I was doing before. It did get canceled for a reason, and I doubt the network would pick it up again. So I've been putting a lot of thought into how my new show will be different, and I've got an idea that's never been done before. See, most ghost hunting shows are just about finding the truth, finding evidence of a ghost's existence, and that's it. But for the new and improved spirit seekers, we'll not only find the ghost, but we'll also get rid of it. This new show will be about helping people who are being tormented by the paranormal. will find the spirit that's haunting them and rid it from their lives once and for all. The Spirit Seekers are back, and this time with a vengeance. Spirit Avengers. Shit. That's actually a better title. Damn. And I just paid all that money to buy the license for the Spirit Seekers. And I can't change it because Emily will kill me. Still, I ought to keep Spirit Avengers in my pocket. Maybe after she sees how good things are going, she might be a bit more open. A ghost hunter is only as good as his team. And luckily for me, I have 3 very talented ghost hunting enthusiasts.
Why am I here? I need a paycheck, man. And college is not cheap. What are you doing?
Me?
Marlon actually worked around the neighborhood doing random jobs, like mowing lawns, cleaning pools, or even cleaning houses.
I was making $200 to $300 a week cleaning yards, man. But Mr. Danny, that man offered me $400, man. It only made sense that I came along. Plus, he said he got connections in the industry, and the brother needs his foot in the door. You know what I'm saying? Brother's definitely trying to get a come up. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, Marlon's a big help to the team. He's great with the technical stuff. Though we did try him out in the field once.
If there are any spirits here that wish to communicate with us, let yourselves be known.
Oh, shit.
It's not really his calling. Diane is our open line to the paranormal. She's the one that's going to help us get the ghost to cross over.
So Danny came to me and said he needed a psychic to help get rid of ghosts or something. I said, sure, whatever. It's a refreshing change from my usual job as a reader.
10 years now, and he's finally proposed. I'm so happy. He's such a great guy, and he treats me like a queen. I can't wait for our future, but I want to know the exact...
He's fucking your neighbor.
I come to you for help, and this is what you give me?
It's not my fault you're a shitty fucking parent. Business has been going down at the shop for some reason. So I guess I'm a ghost hunter now.
Ryan's fairly new to ghost hunting, but he's got potential. I got a good feeling about this kid.
Welcome to the Lion's Den. My parents basically gave me this entire basement so I can do whatever I want here. And this is my gaming area, where I totally dominate those Korean kids online. And check this out. Parents got a new one up in the kitchen, so my mom gave this one to me. I forgot it's a little dirty, but I put napkins over everything, so it's fine. Check this out. It's like my own private fridge down here. I never even have to leave the den, except for the bathroom. I've been playing for a few days now, and I gotta say, I am really getting into it.
Hey, turn it down.
Dad, I'm entertaining my friends.
You don't have any friends.
What? You're telling me he has a job? A job! J-O-B. Where he makes his own money.
Honey, our baby's growing up.
Honey, for God's sakes.
Now, I've followed ghost hunting shows practically my entire life. I mean, I grew up watching the Spirit Seekers, and I am a huge fan of the Hell Dogs. I've got the shirt, I've got the poster, I have the lunchbox, the body spray. I even have their scented candle. I mean, the thing smells like ghosts. And every single little bit of ghost hunting knowledge that they have, I have right here in the Ghost Hunting Field Guide. Now, I am going to be out there just like these guys. I mean, look at them. Those guys right there, they've They totally reinvented the craft. I mean, these guys, they're the real ghost hunters.
The Hell Dogs? The Hell Dogs aren't real ghost hunters. All they do is go around in the dark shouting random taunts thinking it'll inspire activity. And you know what? Most of that dramatic shit is staged. Ghost hunting is a long, cautious process. It takes lots of time and patience. And then, if you're lucky, you might catch something useful. Not this edgy, dramatic bullshit that the GCN spits out every week. That's garbage.
That's what people want.
People don't know what they want.
Oh no, I'm not a part of this. I'm just here to observe my dad's midlife crisis. I don't even know how he was able to convince my mom into tagging along.
Look, if I left this up to Dan, we'd be rain for sure. I mean, someone has to make sure he doesn't run it into the ground.
This is gonna be so awesome. I mean, my first investigation.
Why did it have to be so early in the morning?
I am gonna be out there like, hey ghost, you want me? Cause here I am. Show me what you got.
No, that's not what we do. We have to be patient and respectful if you want to make contact. We have to get the spirits to trust us, and they won't if we offend them.
Ah. Yeah.
Come on.
But then we're gonna be like, show yourself or else.
No, we never do that. That's not our style. That's stupid. We're the Spirit Seekers, damn it. Possibly Spirit Avengers.
I like that shit. Spirit Avengers, baby.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
are we changing the name?
Well, nothing's set in stone yet, but I'm thinking maybe the best way to rebrand ourselves is to change the name altogether.
Yeah, but why Spirit Avengers?
Just listen to how it sounds. It's cool. It's hip. It's something the kids could really get behind.
If you want something new age that describes what we do, why not Spirit Cleansers?
Ooh, or the Hell Dogs.
No,
Wait,
no.
let's take that.
Spirit Avengers is catchy. Just listen to how it sounds. So if we change the name, that's what
we can keep the name we've already paid $75,000 for.
Oh, I mean, yes, honey, yes, of course. I mean, I was just speaking hypothetically. I mean, you know, you never know. Later on, maybe we might decide that maybe Spirit Seekers isn't the best title.
Well, we've already paid $75,000, so this better work.
Oh, it will. But I'm just thinking, you know, that, well, I know kids nowadays, and I think they'll really like Spirit Avengers much better.
I don't care what they'll like. We've already paid $75,000 for Spirit Seekers, so that's what we're gonna use, and it better work.
Yeah. Let's put a pin in that for now, honey. And Marlon, hey, how's it going? Everything looking good here?
Everything's all good, Mr. Danny. We packed up and ready to go, man.
Great. All right. Well, then let's bust a nut to the Clifford house.
The fuck?
Yeah, the Clifford. You know, since I've been working at the radio station, it's been a blessing in disguise. I've picked up all kinds of really cool hip sayings that kids are really into nowadays. So, wait. The other day, a guy called and told me that he was on his way to the jump off. The jump off. So I gotta get here. This will work. Okay,
right.
we're gonna bust a nut to the jump off. Yeah. Yes. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, man. We got this, man. We got this. So one of the biggest differences between the older version of this show and the newer is that before we didn't necessarily always get to pick the locations. It was all up to the network. But now we have that choice. So we can investigate some of the most infamously haunted places that every ghost hunting enthusiast has been dying to see. We can actually give the people what they really want now.
Or in this case, the only place we can afford.
And luckily for us, the infamous Clifford House is just down the street, a beautiful historic site in which the spirits have made their home for years. Our mission is to go there and help them move on, so the house can be enjoyed once again by the living. Completed in 1911, the Clifford House is a very popular historic museum located in Eustis, Florida. Its original owner was early settler and local merchandiser G.D. Clifford. The Clifford House has 18 rooms and is home to the Eustis Historical Museum and Preservation Society, which was founded in 1983.
Yes, let's do this! Marlon!
Brian, what?
Marlon, I'm locked in the back! It's the ghost you won't up! Thank you.
Kim
Hi.
and Paul, so glad to meet you both.
Yes.
And thank you so much for allowing us to come here and investigate.
Well, thank you for coming out, especially after all those other offers you told us about over the phone. So thanks for choosing us.
Other offers?
Yes, honey, you know, those other offers I told you about, but we can save those for future episodes. So, why don't you give us a little bit about what's been going on?
Okay. Well, this old house here, it was renovated back in 1983, and it was turned into a historic museum. And ever since then, we've been getting reports from a lot of our visitors claiming to see and experience things. It wasn't too bad until recently, and whatever it is started getting a bit more aggressive and even scaring away some of our business.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
Well, we think it might be caused by this one figure that people have been seeing lately.
What does it look like?
Well, Paul and I, we haven't seen it ourselves, but it's mostly described as this tall, dark, shadow-looking figure.
So it's an African-American ghost.
Ryan, why don't you go see if Marlon needs a hand?
Okay, you got it, boss. Yes.
So, you're them boys from the TV, them Hellboys.
No, close. We're actually a new show. Something completely different with a whole new spin on ghost hunting.
You know, the Japanese, they've been turning people into ghosts for years, use them for spies. Maybe this here's a Jap ghost.
You know what? Why don't I introduce you to the rest of the team and,
I'll show you some of the ghost stuff over here. Really...
Just regular tables, like fucking tables. Just take them, set them up like a table.
Pardon me, guys.
Yes.
Pardon me, guys.
That's it. That's it.
I'm on it.
This is Marlon, our tech guy. We'll need you to show him where most of the activity occurs so he can set up cameras in those rooms.
Well, pleased to meet you. I'm Kim, and we have a lot of rooms here. Actually, you'd probably be able to catch something in.
Just point me the way, Miss Kim.
Okay.
This is Diane, our psychic medium.
Hi.
She'll be our open line of communication with the spirit. Through her, we'll find out why it's haunting your museum and help it to cross over.
Okay, sounds good.
You have a room dedicated to Edgar James Banks here, don't you?
Wait, who's that?
He was an archaeologist that discovered Eustis.
Oh.
After World War I, he took up exploring, adventuring, Egyptology, even climbed Mount Ararat in search of Noah's Ark.
Is she a gifted psychic or what?
Yes.
I also know how to use Wikipedia.
She'll be going in shortly and look around to see if she can pick up anything.
Okay, sounds good.
Tiffany, why don't you be my good little investigator and go along with her? You might learn something.
Really? I got spares. Sure thing, Dad.
I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know if they're trying to tell me something that they need to get back to Japan. But they don't know the war's over, so there's such a... Hi.
Emily and I will need you to give us a tour so we can figure out where we can get some EVPs.
Okay.
Oh, well, we've got some rooms that we're concerned about, so Kim can show the little boys where to put up the cameras, and I'll take you to those rooms.
Great, yeah, let's get to it.
Okay, guys, come on in. I'm gonna to show you up to the attic because there's been a lot of activity up there. There's some cold spots. Items are moving on their own.
Moving?
So, yeah, so I think you need to look up here.
Close the door.
Huh?
Close the door. Make sure you stay with us.
Oh. Miss Kim, everything is so old.
Come this way, guys.
Man, stop touching shit. Get down. Oh, shit.
Okay, guys, you can come up the stairs right here.
I'm sorry.
You can come up the stairs here, okay? Okay, come on, guys, right this way. Be careful now. Don't miss your step. Okay, come on this way.
Spooky. This is scary as fuck.
Right over here, right over here.
Ryan, get in front of me.
Okay. Okay, now in this room, we've been getting a lot of activity lately. There haven't been any reports of seeing a ghost, but items sometimes move on their own.
Ah. So you haven't actually seen anything move in here, have you?
No one's actually seen it, but it's more of a case of just putting items in one place and then when you come back later, it's moved to a totally different spot. And we sure no one's been in that room because it happens during our close hours.
You sure it's not you or Paul moving things and then you just forget?
No, we would remember.
Well, what about that old people disease?
What?
Alzheimer's? Are you sure you don't have that? Well, it can be a very common problem when you're, when you're past your prime.
Ryan, you can't be saying shit like that to this old ass lady.
Well, we gotta be thorough and cover all of our bases.
From now on, just let me do the talking. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Miss Kim.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna set up the camera right here and we're gonna see what we find, all right?
Okay, great.
All right.
What kinds of medication are you on?
So, do you see anything? See? No. But I definitely feel a fluctuation of energies in this house. What does that mean? It means that there's something abnormal here. Whether it's a ghost or not, it's hard to say.
Like it's here right now?
It was. I can feel an imprint that it was not too long ago.
So it left.
Maybe, but nothing's ever really that simple. More likely it's hiding from me.
It can do that?
Oh, yeah. What do you feel right now?
Bored.
No, what energies are you picking up on?
None. Not everybody's like you, Diane.
But you definitely are.
What does that mean?
I've felt it since I met you.
All right, guys, this way here. Be careful. Okay.
Close the door.
All right, you come a little farther. Thank you. Okay, now this is another spot of interest right here that you might want to set up a camera.
So what's been happening right here?
We've been getting reports of physical contact.
Like what?
People have constantly reported being touched by someone as they come up the stairs, and then when they turn, no one's around.
And how often has this been happening?
We get reports a couple times a week.
Oh.
And it's actually touched me.
Really?
My daughter felt it last week.
Oh my God, that bastard! Miss Kim, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No, I promise you that this ghost is not gonna get away with that.
Oh, thanks.
I'm serious.
Ryan, just stop talking for a second. You know what I'm thinking?
That this ghost is a sex offender?
No. I'm thinking we should put a camera right here.
Then we can get evidence. That is a good plan.
Let's move on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
So when you say you feel something, what exactly does that mean?
If you would stop talking and pay attention, you might feel something and then you would see what I mean.
I still don't feel anything, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just relax and use your intuition to feel the shifting in the energies around you. What does energy even feel like? Like an emotion, but coming from somewhere else, like an antenna picking up frequencies. Okay, and how do I do that? Look, I'm only helping you to make my job easier. Relax, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Relax your whole body. Clear your mind of all thoughts. Focus on the moment now. Try to feel all the shifting energies around you and the emotions that accompany them. If they're big or if they're small, focus in on them. Follow their trail and see where it leads.
Hey, are you two okay?
I was.
Sorry, I don't mean to disturb whatever the hell y'all got going on in here, but did you find anything useful?
We were about to.
We've heard some things about this ghost. You two are okay?
What's he talking about?
Just ignore him.
Hey, I see you guys found out Indiana Jones' room. You know, it was dedicated to Edgar James Banks, and they will say that he is the real-life inspiration of Indiana Jones. Yeah.
He's dead. So he's our ghost. I mean, it's obvious. Like,
Well, I doubt that, but there hasn't been any activity in here.
So no cameras in this room.
Right.
Guys, how about we just regroup with Mr. Danny and see what he found?
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, come on, Mr. Danny.
Okay.
Ryan, let's go.
So that's why these protests ain't never gonna work. Salaries are never gonna go up because the Jews that secretly control the economy are never gonna let it. You know, Walt Disney, he knew that. He knew that, and they tried to kill him for it. But he faked his death and froze himself, so then he could come back later and keep the Jews from taking over the world.
Yeah, so, not sure that answers the question about how old this music box is, but great, yeah. We good to go?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get some good stuff, provided this place is as haunted as she says it is.
Oh, it definitely is. We just need to figure out how to trigger a response.
Well, I wish I could say we had as much luck. Paul isn't exactly the most useful tour guide. Plus, I also think he's a bit anti-Semitic.
Why would you say that?
You know, slaves built this house.
Slavery in 1911.
They were working for the Jews.
That's good to know. We're gonna regroup with the rest of our team and get ready to start the investigation. So, let's go get ready.
Yeah. Ryan, this way.
Unlike the way we did it before, where we would show up and investigate, we're now going to take it in 3 phases. The first is what we're doing now, recon. Next will be the actual investigation, where we'll go in and look for activity and try and validate that something's there. We'll also try to determine if it's a spirit or something else. The third and final phase will be to get answers, to find out why it's haunting and maybe who it is. And then we will try and coax it into crossing over and cleansing the location.
That's 4 phases, Dad.
That's what I said, 4 phases.
Whatever.
So what are we looking at?
I felt a foreign energy literally everywhere I went. So there's something here. I didn't get a whole lot of time to feel it out though, but I can find and identify it.
Great. You got any ideas where you'll put the cameras?
Yeah, in the attic, the staircase, the Indiana Jones room, and the gazebo.
Good stuff.
We also learned that the ghost might be a sex offender, so, just be careful out there.
Ryan, let's go set up the cameras.
Huh?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, yes. I'm on it. Let's do it.
Sadly, we didn't learn too much.
Other than Paul's hatred for Jews.
But hey, I got a real treat for you guys. Come on, let's go in the other room. Come on, let's go. Tiffany, come on. Scene is that this is our first official investigation as the new and improved Spirit Seekers, possibly Spirit Avengers, I thought it would be a nice treat for us to hear some words of encouragement from the man who's making all this possible, Mr. Jacob Newland. Here he is. We're gonna send. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, speaker. Is that there? Okay.
Hey, yo, sup? Didn't realize you'd call. Wait, you told me. I totally forgot, didn't I?
That's okay, bud. Just wanted to give you a ring to let you know that things are running smooth. You okay, Jake?
Yeah, I'm sick. Man, I'm totally tripping right now.
Well, that's good to hear, bud, because I was just telling the crew about how big this new show will be.
What show?
You know, the Spirit Seekers, the one you'll get back on the air.
Oh, yeah, man. It's gonna be a hit. Yeah, it's gonna be a hit. Then we can fire those other guys.
Well, glad you're so on board with this. Then we can get rid of those hell dogs. They won't stand a chance.
Yeah, screw those guys. The Hell Dogs. Love that show.
Okay, bud. Well, I can tell you're busy, so I'll let you get back to it.
Oh yeah. I'm working in the office.
Talk about some motivation, huh? Yeah. Showtime.
He did hear the same phone call we did, right?
Just don't ask. Trust me, it's pointless.
It'll be dark soon, so I want you to get set up as soon as you can.
We're on it, Danny. We got a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to make sure we didn't forget anything, man.
All right, well, good. And please be careful with the equipment. It's very expensive.
Don't worry, Mr. Danny. I'm being very cautious.
All right, well, good. Well, I don't think we'll need everything.
Okay, well, we've got 5 EMF meters.
We'll only need 3.
Okay, we have 3 voice recorders.
We'll only need 2, but let's bring 3 just to be sure.
Okay, I got 5 IR cameras. 4 IR cameras.
All right, just bring everything, okay?
Sure thing, Mr. Danny.
And, please be careful with the equipment.
I got you.
Dan, I'm trying to be okay with all of this, but that phone call with Jacob did not exactly put my mind to rest.
Hun, like I said before, put your faith in me.
Famous last words.
Everything's gonna be fine, honey.
All right, man, here we got the music room with that crazy chair that seems to move on its own. Right here, we got the staircase where everybody keeps saying they feel something touching them when it's on them. Of course, we got the attic right here where all the cold spots are. And right here, we got the gazebo. I like the gazebo.
What's been going on out in the courtyard?
I mean, it just seems pretty cool, so I put a camera out there.
Oh, well, it's a nice night, so I guess it'll be okay. Tiffany, why don't you stay here with him and help him keep watch?
Still not a part of this, but whatever.
Ryan, you're with me?
Yes.
Diane, you're with Emily.
All right, let's do this. Let's go kick some ghost ass.
Again, no, that's not what we do. We're going to be respectful, like we're making friends with the spirit.
Friends with the spirit.
I don't understand why we're doing this at night. I mean, we're not going to see anything. Also, most ghost sightings are reported during the day in brightly lit rooms.
Dan, she does make a good point.
I mean, I never understood this whole do it at night thing.
Because that's the way we do it, okay? We're real ghost hunters, and this is what real ghost hunters do.
Fine. Whatever. It'll just be hard to see anything.
Trust me.
There's that statement again.
Look, I'm a professional, okay? I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, like the Hell Dogs.
No. Now that we're set up, it's time to show that spirit what the Seekers are made of. Now, Ryan, we finally get to show people how it's done. Yes. This here is real investigating.
Real investigating. Good. Yes, let's do this.
Danny and Ryan in the music room. We have activity. Do you see anything?
No, so far everything is clear.
Are you sure?
Well, from what I can see, it's a bit foggy, with a couple of bubbles floating around.
Oh, those are orbs. We know you're here, bitch.
Stop
we got
that. Stop that.
Maybe you should turn the lights on, Mr. Danny. That way you can see them better.
Good luck with that suggestion, Marlon.
We're gonna do this by the book, okay? Marlon, keep me updated, okay?
You got it.
Oh my God! Look,
What?
that doll. That's the same one that was downstairs. That thing followed us up here.
Ryan, that is a completely different doll. Calm down, okay?
Well, Danny, I'm pretty sure it's the same doll.
Ryan, there are dolls all over this house. So of course we're gonna see similar ones.
All right.
Now cut that shit out. We need some real evidence.
All right. Yes. Yes.
Ryan and Danny attempting to make contact. Chair. Hello. My name is Danny. This is my partner, Ryan. We wish to make contact. We come in peace. If there is anyone here, any spirit that wishes to make contact, please make yourself known.
What are they doing?
I think my dad's trying to talk to a chair.
Yeah.
Jesus, Tiffany.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What is it?
Try asking for Mary.
Who's Mary?
She was a little girl who lived nearby before the house was built.
Are you sure?
Mary, where are you?
Ryan, stop that. That's not what we do.
Ooh, show yourself.
Stop that. Wait. Hold on, Ryan. Just shut. Is your name Mary? Okay, Mary, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Now, I may not be able to hear you now, but if you speak into this voice recorder, I will be able to hear it later. Why are you here? How long have you been here? Is there something you want?
What's with the dolls?
Where do you come from?
Show yourself.
Ryan, just will you be quiet?
No, couldn't hurt. What's the matter? Are you scared?
Ow! Why are you attacking me? No. Wait. I'm sorry, Mary. We come in peace. We only wish to help you.
Unless you want to start some shit, because we're not afraid of her.
Stop it. Please, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Mary, we only want to help you. Mary, we come with the highest respect. We only wish that you make your presence known.
Mary, show yourself, please.
Ryan, will you just be quiet?
I'm just trying to help.
Well then, go try and find some EMFs or something.
Okay.
Mary, you have nothing to be afraid of. We only want to help you.
Unless you want to start some shit. That.
Dan?
Hey, honey. What's up?
What is going on over there?
Just, making contact. Dad's not here right now. No, I just got startled, that's all. How are things coming along on your end?
We're about to check out the stairs.
Okay, great. Keep me posted.
Tiff, they can wander around in the dark, but I hope they don't expect me to do this shit.
Don't tell me you're scared.
No, I'm just not stupid.
Did you just...
What is it?
I'm sensing something strong, a presence.
Is it dark?
No, maybe. I'm getting hostility, but it's not bad, like frustration.
This is the spot where people are constantly being grabbed.
I'm sensing fear, depression, and loneliness.
To me, it just seems like someone trying to get attention. That's probably why they're grabbing everybody.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yeah?
You mentioned a little girl named Mary who lived in the area before the house was built. Where did you get that information?
I was just practicing what you taught me. You said to relax my mind and focus on the little thoughts that sprout up. Well, I kept seeing a little girl playing in this area, and somehow I knew her name was Mary.
I think you may be onto something.
What was that all about?
I'm sensing a weak presence. Maybe a little girl, which Tiffany has just confirmed.
Tiffany?
Her daughter is gifted. I suggest looking into that before the show inevitably fails.
I'm so in denial about that, but you're probably right.
I'd sit here.
We're on our way out to the gazebo. Do you see any action out there?
Marlon's not here right now. I think he went to the bathroom.
Well, do you see anything out there?
Just those bubbles.
Orbs, Tiffany. They're called orbs. We have to use the correct terms.
Whatever.
this again.
Come on. That's a completely different doll. Just like the one before.
And why would they put a doll out here?
There's dolls all over this house. Don't you get it? It's the theme. Watch. I'll prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Tiffany.
Yeah.
Do you see this doll right here on the camera?
What doll?
This doll. Look, right here. The one that's always been here.
Sorry, Dad. I don't see anything.
How? I'm pointing right to it.
Oh, God, it knows.
It's too far away from the camera.
What do you want, bitch?
Stop that. Okay? That damn doll is not alive, and it's not following us.
It's trying to kill us. Oh, I'm positive.
Tiffany, are you sure you don't see that doll? You were out here with Marlon setting up the camera. You must have seen it.
Don't know what doll you're talking about.
Oh, no. Okay, all right. We'll figure this out, okay? We got this.
Okay.
Dan, what's going on out there?
Nothing, honey. Everything's fine.
It's not a doll.
Oh, it's trying to kill us. It is trying to kill us.
What?
Will you cut that shit out? Nothing. It's just these people are really in love with their dolls.
Yeah, I know they're everywhere.
Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna get back to it. Come on, let's go.
Yes. I'm on to you, bitch.
Come on. Let's just get out of here. Come on, let's go. Come on.
How we looking?
She's shy or afraid. She's hiding from me. I felt that way all day, actually.
Let's see if we can get a EVP on her. Hi, my name is Emily, and this is my friend Diane. And we heard that there's a little girl here, and we'd like to talk with you. And I've got this little device that if you pass by it, it flashes really pretty colors. Would you like to play with that? Okay, so let's see, we'd like to talk with you. So what you could do is you could pass by and flash it once for yes, twice for no, or you could talk into the black, and we won't be able to hear you right now, but later we'll be able to hear you when we get back to the office. Okay? Do you understand?
That's a yes.
Is your name Mary? Did you live here? Did your parents live here? Did you leave?
I don't know. I still sense the same spiritual energy I felt all day, but it's like she's really good at hiding from me.
There's nothing for you to be afraid of. We're just here to help you. We just want to help you find some peace. Can you at least tell us how old you are?
She's 5.
Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Oh, no. Are you girls okay? We've heard some things about this ghost.
We're fine.
Oh. Okay. Just Yell if you need anything.
Okay.
Hey, did you girls get anything?
We were getting somewhere. There's a little girl here.
Oh.
We started to get her to make contact, but we think it's best that you two leave because we don't want to scare her away.
Okay, good. Okay, good, because we're on our way up to the attic anyway. That's the last place we need to check out. Come on, let's take the back stairs.
Okay. Just yell if you need anything.
Got it. Thank you.
There have been reports of cold spots up here, even in the summer, which is weird because there's very little ventilation. And a cramped space like this, temperatures exceed above 100 degrees. Of course, this time of year, it's pretty cool, about 60 degrees. Right. But cold spots hover around 40 degrees and below. So that's what we're looking for.
40 degrees and below. Okay.
My partner Ryan has a digital thermometer. He is scanning the room, looking for temperatures below 40 degrees.
Nothing yet.
If he finds something, he will alert the team that there might be possible paranormal activity. Do you see anything yet, Ryan?
No.
Okay, that's good.
6. Oh my God!
What is it? What is it?
That doll! Danny, I'm telling you, it is following us.
Oh my God, Ryan. If anything, this only proves what I've been saying all along. This is where they keep the extras. This doll is one of the spares. It proves it.
I'm telling you, Danny, that thing is trying to kill us.
Everything's fine, all right? All right. All right, wait, hold on. I'm going to put this to rest once and for all.
I'm not afraid of her.
Tiffany, are you there?
Yeah.
Do you see this doll?
Right here on the camera.
No, sorry, Dad. It's out of the frame.
Okay? All right, so, all right, let's just finish this investigation and move on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go.
Oh God, it moved.
What?
Danny, it moved.
No, it didn't. Look, it's in the exact same position it was before. I'm telling you.
Danny, it wasn't like that 5 seconds ago. Now look, it's like it's haunting me.
No, it is not haunting you, okay? It's fine. It's good. It is just a doll, all right? It's not following us. It's not haunting us. It hasn't moved. It's not possessed. It's just a
That's it. You
doll.
want a piece of me, bitch?
Wait, come back. Hold on. Just let's not do this, all right? Let's not do this with a doll, all right? All right? Let's just finish this, all right? Let's go. All right. See, look. It's fine, okay? All right. Let's go. Come on. See, it's just a doll, okay? Let's go.
You know, Hitler didn't really die the way everybody believes he did. No, they think he committed suicide. That was fake. He faked his death and went up into the mountains. Lived there till he died. You know who killed him?
I take it you're gonna say the Jews?
That's right. It's the only damn thing they've done good in this world, which is why I gotta give him a little bit of respect. They gave him syphilis and he died in '94.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Danny. We're gonna call it a night.
We did catch some stuff, man, but I'm gonna have to go back and look at the playback to see what we got, and also to be sure.
Don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to look at it later.
Good stuff. We got a lot of stuff tonight, and already I think it was a success. We're going to call it a night and have a busy day tomorrow going over all the footage and recordings to see if we got anything.
I'm getting paid for this shit, right?
Are you kidding?
Hello?
Hey, bud. I saw you try to call. What's up?
Hey, how's everything coming along?
It's going great. We just finished the investigation. We're going over the evidence right now.
Good. Listen, the network is just about on board. They, are psyched about this new show and looking forward to seeing the pilot.
Well, you tell them that they won't be disappointed.
Yeah, about that, it may take a slight more convincing on your part. Just to show them that you're in it all the way.
Sure, bud. What do you want me to do?
Well, they really don't like to take too big a risk, so we're going to have to invest a bit more into this. Don't worry, I'll invest some too, because I believe in you that much.
Well, how much do they want?
Look, I know things are tight for you right now, so whatever you can give, and then I'll put in the rest.
Totally understand, because things are really tight right now for me. I mean, to buy the license for the Spirit Seekers and all the equipment and to pay the crew, things are really tight.
Hey, whatever you can, bud.
You know what? I really appreciate you putting in all this for me and having faith in me, and delivering real and respectable ghost hunting means that much to me. So, I think I can invest probably about $20,000.
That'd be great.
You know what? 25.
You're the man. And I said I'd match it, and that'll be enough to shut them fat cat networks up too.
Sounds good.
Just wire it to the same account you did before, and we're in business.
Oh, okay, right. I'll get on that right away.
Great, Dan. Let's get this done and put you back on top, brother.
All right. You know what? You can't put a price on passion. You know, I think I'm going to put in a little extra. $30,000. Boom! The Spirit Seekers are back in business. Possibly Spirit Avengers.
How could you do this to me twice?
But look how good things are coming along. It's going great.
Every time you say that, I trust you less and less. How much money did you throw away this time?
Only a tiny bit.
How much is a tiny bit?
30. 30,000. But don't worry, okay? Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Jacob talked to the network heads. They practically picked us up already. Consider this good faith money, okay? Look, as soon as this show gets going, we'll easily make all of that back, plus some.
I cannot deal with this right now.
It's gonna be fine.
Not now.
Don't worry. When this thing goes big, she'll be thanking me.
I think that should have been a private conversation, but okay.
Now that we've gone over the evidence, it's time to meet back with Kim at her main office and show her what we found. When this show goes number one.
Kim. Hi.
How are you all?
We're great. Thank you so
Very
much
good.
for having time for us today.
No problem.
Anyway, I've got a few things to go over with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't we hear?
Some compelling evidence
Okay.
that I think you'll
Sounds
be very
good.
pleased to see.
Sounds good.
So not nearly as much evidence as I was hoping, but we did get some promising things that could help us solve this case.
Yeah, Diane and I found some compelling evidence which identifies who and what the haunting is.
Okay.
Why don't we just show her?
Is your name Mary? So it's a little girl named Mary. Does that ring any bells with you? I mean, anything with the house's history?
None that I can think of.
We got one more EVP.
Okay.
Did your parents live here? So we think that the spirit got stuck somehow, lost here, and can't find the way back to her light.
Oh my. And we have one more thing, something on video. We were able to enhance it and sharpen the image.
Okay.
And there she is, Mary.
Wow.
Does she look familiar to you at all?
No, I haven't seen her in any of the records or the pictures from the houses past.
So it appears that what you have here is a spirit who somehow got lost in this house on the way to her light. Not sure how. To be honest, I didn't even know something like this was possible.
Right.
But the good news is we should be able to help her move on and get her out of your hair.
Well, thank you. And if you need anything from Paul and I, just let me know.
Oh, I think just you.
Okay.
Yeah, not Paul.
Okay.
Ow! Focus. Don't just reach out like you're grabbing a joint or something. You can't mess around with spirituality like that. Fine. What would you like me to do? Relax. Take a deep breath and focus and slowly reach out. Focus on whatever guidance you are seeking and let your spiritual energy select the cards. And base your choice on that. The cards tell a story. Each card will be a plot point in the Fool's journey, but the story will depend on which order the cards are placed in. It's not that different from reading a comic book, except you're using psychic intuition to translate the scene instead of words. Oh my god, that can't be good. You're overreacting. The death card frequently symbolizes change or the end of something. It's not always bad. Something in life, in your life, has come to an end or will come to an end, but you'll never know the true meaning of this card until you've laid out the others. All right, so now you have the complete story. Focus on each card and what it represents in relation to whatever it is you're seeking.
So, with the death card, something's come to an end.
Yep.
The Emperor.
Think of how he looks, sitting bold and sturdy on his throne.
Stubborn, holding his ground. Refusing to let go. So, something has long since come to an end, but he's refusing to let go and move on.
What about the last card?
It's catastrophic.
So what is this spread telling you?
Something has long since come to an end, but stubbornness and pride, they're refusing to let go. And if this persists, the end results will be a disaster.
Right. So whatever it is you're holding on to, I suggest you let it go. Move on. Otherwise, it's not going to end well.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about myself. I was thinking about my dad and his drive to revive this stupid show.
Oh. Interesting.
So it appears that our little girl
Is a ghost.
is a ghost named Mary. And near as we can tell, she never actually lived there.
Tiffany seemed to think she lived nearby when the house was being built. She probably had an accident. Speaking of, your daughter is very gifted. I suggest looking more into that. After this disaster, that is.
What's that supposed to mean?
I got it.
All right, it says she lived a few blocks down from the Clifford house. She went out walking with her parents one night and was never seen again.
Oh, so her parents killed her.
No. It says they were attacked by a mugger. The mother shouted for the girl to run, and she did. The mom and dad managed to fight the mugger off, but they never found their daughter.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
It was February 1910. I mean, at this point, they would have just started laying the foundation on the house. And it was dark, and she must have fallen in under the floorboards.
Which would explain how she got trapped there.
I know. She did say that she was looking for her mom. You know, I think if we can find her body, we can put her to rest with her parents.
And then success! Yeah. I'll call Jacob Newland and tell him to tell those fat cats at the network that we have ourselves a show! Yeah!
Wait,
Yeah!
did you say Jacob Newland?
Yeah, he's the guy that's making all this possible.
Jacob Newland from GCN.
The one and only.
The one that was using company money for drugs and hoes and got fired?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
So, are you guys telling me I'm the only one who reads BuzzFeed?
Come on, BuzzFeed is fake news. If something like that was happening to him, it would have been all over the media.
It would have been a given the fact that his father started the company and they swept everything under the rug to keep the company's name from being tarnished.
No, I'll call him right now and we'll put this to rest.
Call him on his office line.
No, he told me never to call him on his office because he says he's never there. He says to always call him on his cell phone.
Really?
All right. I'll call his office.
Yeah, you will.
Hold on.
Cool.
He's probably not there.
Probably.
Mr. Crick's office.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Mr. Newland, but I seem to have dialed the wrong number. Could you please put me through to his office?
No, you've got the right extension, but Mr. Newland no longer works here.
Oh, shit.
Since when?
He resigned about 2 months ago. Shall I direct you somewhere else? Hello?
Crap.
How are we gonna bust a nut now?
But for what it's all worth, the truth is still out there. And that unseen world is still waiting to be explored.
It's up to you to make the rest happen. That's kind of how this goes. There has to be another
I came close.
translation.
I
of the
stood
card.
right at its golden gates and stared deep into the void of mystery.
No, fuck you. Your mom does that stuff. Hey, how about you kiss my ass, you little Korean
Ready to
bastard?
reveal its
I'll come to your
secrets
house. I'll fuck up your whole
and give
family.
it to the world. However, I could not step in. You see, fate can be an unpredictable ride. It takes us wherever it wants. And the best we can do is strap ourselves in and hope to come out on the other side alive. My only hope is that one of you picks up where I left off. I'm Danny Abels, and you're listening to CMR, your best source for urban rap. And now, this week's #1 most requested song, Drop Dat Ass by J. Ray.
You know, man, things like this happen, trust me. I know what it's like to put everything you have into something just to have it blow up in your face. I mean, we all fall off our feet sometimes, but I know you, Dan. You're a resilient guy. I know you'll get through this. You just gotta keep your head up and keep moving forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay positive. I lost everything. I might even lose my wife.
It might not be as bad as you even think. How much did you say you lost on that project anyway?
175.
That's it? That's
$1,000.
Jesus Christ.
So, Em's been visiting her sister for about a week now. Been a bit busy. So much that she can't even answer her phone. And Jacob, he hasn't been answering his phone either. In fact, the last time I tried calling, it said the number's been disconnected. So, yeah. And, everyone else just kind of went back to their old jobs. Well, everyone except Ryan, because he didn't have one to begin with. But it's just as Thomas said. It's just a bump in the road. I'll get through this. But I can assure you, I won't let any of this get me down.
So after your major success with your show, what's next for the Hell Dogs?
Well, times are changing, and we have to change with it.
Yeah, we're totally rebranding our show.
Check us out, sweetheart. We're not only going to find the ghosts, but we're also going to fight them, too.
Wow, that sounds ambitious.
Yeah, we're far beyond ghost hunters now.
Yeah, more like ghost avengers or something.
Ooh, Spirit Avengers.
We should totally call it that.
Yeah.
Well, you look like shit.
Another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go away.
Rum and Coke.
Hold the rum, please. Thank you. So, how's your mother?
You mean, is she still mad at you? Pretty sure she is. You really screwed up this time, Dad.
You know, all I wanted to do was build something I can be proud of. Something that you and your mother could be proud of. Tiff, I grew up watching my dad get up early every morning to go work a 12-hour shift at a low-paying job in the hot sun, only to come home at night too tired to spend any time with the family. And after all that, we still struggled to make a living. And I told myself I would never let my family live that kind of life.
Our lives were never that bad.
Yeah, but I can't waste my time struggling at some average Joe job when I know I have so much more potential than that. Getting up every day doing the 9-to-5 thing is no way for someone like me to make a living. Despite what Dolly Parton says, I want more than that. For all of us.
I understand that, Dad. And Mom does too. In her own way. Everyone in your shoes wants a better life. But the thing is, the thing that Mom's trying to make you understand is that you're not just living for yourself anymore. Mom's on your team, Dad. Which is why she keeps getting upset when you do things without talking to her first. If you have done that from the beginning, things might not have ended so badly.
Yeah, you're right, but I was just tired of making pennies at a low-paying job and letting your mother be responsible for the bulk of our income.
Mom never cared about that, Dad. She just wanted you to be happy. Which is why she never complained about your low-paying job.
She's done so much for me, and I returned the favor by betraying her trust.
Now you're getting it.
Thanks, Tiff. Where did you get so much wisdom from, anyway?
Obviously, not from you.
I suppose it is time that I grow up. Just as Em said before, we really did have a great run with the show. And when I think about it, we were the ones who started it all. Every show since then has just been an evolution of the Spirit Seekers. And that is really something to be proud of. Em, you came back.
Of course I did.
Well, I just thought that you never returned my calls.
Yeah, while you were out there brooding over another failure, I was busy trying to clean up your mess.
Look, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I did this to you and Tiffany. But I promise from now on, I'll give up trying to get back on top and become the husband that you deserve.
Danny, I never wanted you to give up on your dreams. You're an ambitious person and you're really passionate about our goals. And when you set your mind to something, you follow it through till the end, no matter what. And I love that about you. But I don't like it when you go and make these major decisions without talking to me about it first.
Look, I'm sorry, hon. It's just that I get excited about something and just do, and don't think about the consequences. From now on, I promise to never leave you out again.
You better not. Now look, I've contacted the bank and I've told them about all your transactions with Jacob and told them that they were scams, which they were. But luckily for us, it was an easy case because apparently he has been doing this all over town with his old contacts since he left GCN.
Oh, honey, that's great.
They'll be able to refund the $75,000 and the $30,000, so at least we'll get some of our money back.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I know, for you.
And I promise to never leave you on the bench ever.
I know you won't.
Great. Now that all of this is all taken care of, I believe there's a little girl named Mary that we owe a proper funeral to.
What do you say, hon? You want to finish what we started?
Absolutely. She's finally with her family. She can rest in peace.
Mary, we never really knew you, but you helped us more than you know. I guess you could say, Mary Wells is ends well.
Oh,
There's no afterlife for people like you.
What?
Oh, that's so corny.
Oh yeah, there's afterlife for me. There's afterlife for me.
There's there's nothing.
There is.
You're lucky you have this life. Oh, Jesus.
There's life after spirit seekers for me, isn't it? In all, this wasn't a complete failure. Yeah, we're still out about $90,000, but I mean, this whole experience opened my eyes. I mean, I do have something to be proud of, and I really did leave my mark on this world. But unfortunately, the world is changing, and time to change with it. I'd already put my 2-week notice in at the station, so time to start crafting my resume. Get a real job. But hey, I hear the GCN is looking for a producer to replace Jacob, and given my past experience and the fact that I helped put them on the map with my old show, I'd say my chances of getting hired are pretty good. Yeah. Shit. Sorry, this number's been calling me all day. Hello? Yeah, this is Danny Ables. Can I help you? Well, hello, Dr. Drake. Nice to meet you. What can I do for you? A haunted hospital, eh? No, wait. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm no longer in the business of hunting ghosts, so good luck with your hospital. Thanks for calling. Wait. You'll pay how much? And cover expenses too, eh? But what about my crew? They'll need to be compensated as well. Well, consider this ghost as good as gone. We'll just go and show that ghost the most of what we can do. Shit, listen, I'm totally down with this, but can you give me a couple hours to talk this over with my wife and make sure it's okay? I just want to make sure everything's okay. Sure. I've got your number. I'll be happy to call you, and we will knock that ghost into the afterlife. It'll wish it never had a life. Oh, okay, great. Thanks. Well, if I learned anything at all from all of this, it's this. Honey, can we talk for a second? So are we good to go?
I think so. I went blank, just quick eyes. I went blank.
He's finally able to rest in peace.
Mary, We never really.
I didn't even say my whole line because.
I'm just not stupid. Did you just...
You said her lines. Everybody's wrong sometimes. You're not perfect.
I'm drunk.
I'm drunk.
Our ghost is a little girl named Tiffany.
She could be my captain. Aye, captain. I swore I'd love her till the end of time, even though she didn't care. She puckered up with the fat red lips. I saw the sign, beware, beware. She glides across the lake at night with poise and fashion. The fireflies and the moon bow down. She could be my captain. Aye, aye, captain. This